Hello everybody, RV living with the geezer. On my way back from the dump over in Cottondale, and look what I come across here. We got skinny llamas. I've seen them in the wintertime here and they have a whole bunch of fur. They look way fatter than that. These guys are ready for the summertime. Hey, what's up? Yeah, they're keeping that place mowed down there. The place right next door to it's all overgrown. Pretty cool. Hey, what you doing? You're on YouTube. They've been there a while. I've seen them in years. They've been there several years. Yep. Alrighty, yeah, like I say, I'm just on my way back from that dump trip. Got rid of all that stuff. Calvin was trying to get it over there Saturday. I rode over there with him and they were closed for Easter. We didn't know that. Going in the sun a little bit here. I hope it doesn't mess us up too bad. But anyway, that whole load of stuff, that they're real reasonable. That old boy, oh, give me $5. So got rid of that whole load. That was Remy's old kid's old playhouse, and yeah, Calvin was trying to get rid of that while she was gone, and hopefully she wouldn't notice it, but he had to leave it on his truck till today, and then I said, let's just trade vehicles and I'll get it over there. And yeah, he said he felt like the Beverly Hillbillies driving this thing to school the last 2 days. That load of junk on there that you saw in my last video. This intersection right here is very hard to see the other way if somebody's coming or not. Used to always be a bunch of Angus right here. It's like a feedlot. I don't know, they must be waiting on another shipment to come in, I guess. But yeah, I rode over there to Cottondale, and in Cottondale, at the cemetery, is the grave of Machine Gun Kelly. And he was a gangster back in the Prohibition era, back in the 30s. And he actually, him and his wife, kidnapped this oil tycoon and got a $200,000 ransom. And I was going to go over there and do a video at the cemetery of his grave, but I couldn't really find it. I couldn't find the cemetery. It's on back off one of these county roads. I didn't try that hard either, to be honest with you. You know, I'm not a lot of people do videos of cemeteries. I'm just not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of doing that, but different strokes for different folks, you know. And it wouldn't have meant nothing. The reason he's buried there in Cottondale is his wife, who was actually a gangster or a criminal type before he was. Her family had a family plot, of all places, Cottondale, Texas. And they probably hid out there. That old boy's got a lot of neat farm old stuff in his yard. Oh, look at that. Look at that did y'all see that buzzard? Almost flew into my truck. Or my son's truck. Boy, that would have made his day, huh? Yeah, got some good news and some bad news. Here's a feedlot right here. See, they just feed them up before they send them to... Yeah, there's always cattle in there. And then right up here, I hope nobody comes up on my bumper because I want to show you all this. I've showed it to you before. This guy's place right here. Isn't that beautiful with that pond back there? Isn't that a nice place? He could use a few more trees, but that's awesome. There's some pretty places that back in here on these county roads. Yeah, last night I took Sonny down to Springtown. That's when we did that Taco Casa video, and we went to her dad's ball game, and what a game it was. It was cold out there, the wind was blowing, and it was a district game. They played Springtown, and it ended up Bridgeport, my son's team, won 3-2 in extra innings. Went 8 innings. They normally play 7. And oh boy, yeah, that was a good game. I'm glad we endured the cold. Poor Sonny sat up behind the dugout because it was blocking the wind off of her. Sat there and did her homework, which I signed on. Yeah, they have to get a parent or some relative to sign sometimes on their homework, I guess. But yeah, that turned out great. So yeah, feels good driving the truck again, but it sure is different. I do like driving my car now. I don't need a pickup anymore. Here's a bunch of nice cattle out here. But I just wanted to show you all those llamas and tell you about the ball game last night, and so I might put out a couple of videos today. Yep, it's a pretty day. The wind's died down. It's about 55 degrees. But I just noticed my son didn't leave me a whole lot of gas in this truck. So I might have to put a couple of gallons in for him. All right, guys, I got to run to the store and get a loaf of bread. We'll be talking to you later. Adios, my friends. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.